So today we're doing a deep dive into a really specific problem, a painful one, actually, that I think a lot of you have probably run into.
It really is.
You got this amazing 4K signal you need to get somewhere, but the only thing connecting point A and B is, well, old school coaxial cable.
Exactly. You've got new tech demands and old world infrastructure. And our source material today is all about a potential solution for that problem.
Okay, so what are we looking at?
We're getting into the Blustream CEX4K Kit. It's an HDMI over Coax extender set. So the engineering goal here is pretty ambitious.
Right.
It's taking that dense digital HDMI signal and, figuring out how to push it across a single 75-ohm Coax cable.
Just one cable. Okay, so let's get right to it. What are the headline numbers? Because if you're pushing a signal over coax, you're usually expecting some serious limits.
Well, this is where it gets impressive. The spec sheet says it can span up to 100 meters.
100 meter.
100 meters. And the crucial part is the resolution it holds on to. 4K, 60 hertz, 4.4.4 UHD video.
Wait, 4.4.4.
4.4.4. And for anyone listening, that's really the key detail. It means you're getting full chroma subsampling, no compression, just full color data, the best possible image you can get over that wire.
That's the performance side. So what's actually in the box? How does this work in practice?
It's a two-part kit. You got a transmitter, the CEX4K TX, and a receiver, the CEX4K RX.
Oh, yeah.
The transmitter takes in your standard HDMI, converts it, and sends it out over a BNC coax connection. The receiver just does the opposite at the other end.
DNC in, HDMI out to the display.
Got it. Now, for this to actually work without frustrating you, what are the compliance standards that matter?
Well, reliability is everything, right? So
Right.
First up, it supports HDCP 2.2.
Which is absolutely mandatory.
Mandatory if you want to play pretty much any modern 4K content. Think streaming services, Blu-rays, you name it.
Right.
And it also has smart EDID management. This is basically the sophisticated handshake between your source and your display.
Yeah.
It stops you from getting those dreaded black screens or the wrong format. Okay, so beyond just getting the picture there, there's a really practical feature here I want to talk about, the bidirectional IR support. Why is that such a huge win?
Oh, it's a massive quality of life feature. If you've ever had, say, a cable box or a player tucked away in a closet 100 meters from the TV, you know the pain.
You can't control it.
Exactly. Bidirectional IR means you can aim your remote at the TV, and that signal gets sent back over the same coax cable to control the source device. It's incredibly useful. Plus, it handles basic PCM 2.0 audio.
Okay, that all sounds great. But with this much data over old cable, there have to be compromises. What are the crucial caveats you have to know before you install this?
There are a couple of big ones. First, this is not power over coax. You need local power at both the transmitter and the receiver ends.
So you need an outlet at both ends. Good to know. What's the other one?
The other one is probably the most critical point for anyone buying this specifically for 4K.
Okay.
While it does achieve that amazing 4K 60 hertz 4.4.4, the source material is very clear that this kit does not support HDR 10 or 12-bit formats.
Oh, that's a big one. So if the whole reason you're upgrading to 4K is for that spectacular HDR contrast and color, how much of a sacrifice is that?
It really is the ultimate trade-off, isn't it?
Yeah.
To push that much data, that high frame rate and full color accuracy over 100 meters of coax, something had to give. And that something was the extra data load from high dynamic range.
So you have to make a choice.
You do. If you have an installation where you simply cannot run new cable, then you have to be ready to accept a beautiful, crisp, but non-HDR 4K image.
So to sum it up for everyone listening, this Blustream kit is a really specific, really powerful tool. It solves a massive infrastructure problem, but only if you can live without that HDR layer.
Exactly. It makes certain installations possible where pulling new, expensive category cable or fiber just isn't in the budget or isn't practical.
So that brings us to the final thought. Considering that trade-off reusing old coves to save potentially thousands on wiring and labor versus giving up HDR, where do you draw a line? Is that massive cost saving worth it? Or is HDR a non-negotiable feature that means no matter what, you have to pull new wires, something for you to mull over?